Hello, in this video I will show you how you can extract the values or the data from the device. Let's take this device in one shot, one single shot using Power Automate. It will basically behave like API where in MQTT it will be like a broker, but in this case you will send a webhook HTTP request to Power Automate when, for example, temperature asset is updated. Why is that? Because all of these assets, as you can see, come in one payload. They arrive in the platform in one payload. So when, example, any of these assets will be updated, then the webhook will trigger the needed HTTP request. So let's start it. You will certainly go to rules and let's select temperature as needed asset, and then we will create webhook here with the post. Never forget header, content type and application JSON, and for body it will be enough just to have a device as a device name or device type, because this is needed for your Excel sheet where you will update all of your values. You can add as many devices as you want following the same logic. So I will add the device title. Of course, it needs to be under parentheses, under quote marks, sorry. That's because it's a string in a JSON file, in a JSON body. So post and URL will be created in your flow. So we will here manually trigger a flow, because first of all we need to see how the HTTP request, a get HTTP request, will look like when we get the data from this desk device. So I already initialize variables because I don't want to retype it for all the devices or all the ground devices, better said, because I will use authorization. Value will be the same, and bearer token, this is ground token, so I can fetch the data immediately from any device in my ground. And what I need is HTTP request with the get method. That means I will pull the data from ALSO platform, and URL is this one, http also altingstock.io device ID / assets. It will take the data from all the assets. So header will be authorization and bearer token, these two, and let's click save and then test it. So you will get your data which you need for the JSON flow, for the JSON body structure. Now you see 5 seconds ago test succeeded. Initialized variables are the same. Now what we need is the body of HTTP get request, and this one. You can already see that, for example, you get device ID here, you get name of the asset, title of the asset. If you rename it, you get the date when it was created on. You have even unit if you want and the type, but what is mostly needed is the value which we need to pull from the platform. And now we will copy all of that because we need to create a power flow which will get the data using this webhook. So I will already open my flow which is created in advance. And you can see when an HTTP request is received. So how you do that, you go here to create instant cloud flow, you type something here and you have it here already when HTTP request is received. So this is that one, and I will go to edit mode, which when it's created you need to use simple payload, and it has to be basically the same as the one in ALSO IoT Platform. So device, if you have here title, so let's type something which is a string base, so it can be desk device, and then you click done. It's done, and then you get the very simple JSON body. Now initialize variable, same as already mentioned, authorization bearer token from the ground. You can find it on the left sidebar in the settings. And then the HTTP will be the same because you will be grabbing the whole device assets, all of them. And the magic comes here. You need to type here parse JSON, so you will click on the new step. Let me go to the one here because we already have it ready. So you have HTTP. Now the new step will be parse JSON. And what you need to parse is the content from the body of your HTTP request, and the schema, as already mentioned, is the output of your HTTP request. So just paste it here. And then the new step will be condition and then apply to each. Why you need to apply to each? Because the data from the JSON need to be reiterated so the Power Automate can extract the data you need. And then we will go to parse JSON body, and you need to add an action here. For example, I want to add it in my Excel. Drop down, so locate your Excel file. I will now do that. And then I will use the values table, which is here. You can see it's already working because I did it in advance. You can see my table is called values, as same as in my flow. And then device name can be the one which we will be sending from here, from the ALSO IoT platform. So you need to find it here. Device name. Oh, we didn't put it here. It's manually trigger a flow. Device name will be when you receive a HTTP request. So I will go to that one. Edit mode. So you will see that device will be a string, and we will applying to each device name. As you can see here, device. It's here. It's from the HTTP request received. Value is always the value from the HTTP parse JSON, sorry, and then the title. Title is the name. It's the title of the asset. Name can be cannot be changed. Title you can change to whatever you want. And then the timestamp, I don't want to use @ because @ is also received from ALSO IoT platform, but it's in UTC time zone. So if it's not your time zone, then better to use this expression, which is click on expression. Then let me show you how to do that. I will remove it. I click on expression. I go down below to add hours. Sorry. Because I'm in Europe time zone, I need to add 2 hours to UTC now. Okay, and you will have it here in the flow. So that's all. That's all what you need to create to get the data nicely here in your device, in your Excel, and it will be populated very nicely. So I will now go back. I will not edit it because it's already ready. 5 minutes ago, that was get the data. Let's go to get all the assets. So we see 2 minutes, so we don't want to wait 3 minutes. We see temperature. Let's put anything. 24:16, and let's see the magic happening in our Excel. 24:16, and it will send all the assets from your device in ALSO IoT platform. That's it. Thank you.